BBLs. Now, it's a 40-minute video. Niggas know when I watch music videos and they got some ass in it, I can stay through the whole shit. If this is a documentary about BBLs, it might be 100 poses in this motherfucker. But I'ma try to, you feel me? Just watch it through.
I basically do what the Face app does, but you know, with a knife. Yeah. That's what we call a skinny BBL.
How does it impact your life now that you're walking, moving back to normal?
I mean, I'm happier than ever. I love it. Now I'm like pulling NFL players, so.
All right, Miguel, are you ready?
Ready. I gotta do my inspection. I'd say this is a light BBL.
My butt got too big. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Is it insane to say that you know people that have died from BBL surgery?
It's been normalized, but for most people, that's insane.
Tennessee mother who lost her life after undergoing a popular plastic surgery procedure in Miami is suing the surgical center and the doctor who performed the operation.
It smelled like death. I'm not kidding. It smelled rotten. The people there were so rude. It was a meat market. They were just in and out, in and out.
It's gut-wrenching. This is a young woman who came down here, like a lot of people. She just wanted to change the way she
this might be interesting, I'm not gonna lie.
She's never gonna see her children again.
You dick itch, the Brazilian please say yes so I can itch it for you.
Now my shit itchy. Nah, my shit, yo, like I haven't took a shower in like 3 days and shit. Like my shit, like damn, like my shit dry.
Butt lift, or the BBL, is the hottest trend in plastic surgery today. It's where women undergo liposuction on their thighs, hips, and stomach.
Yo, I would never tell my shorty to ever,
the goal to create a fuller, juicier, and rounder buttocks.
Like,
but here's what most people don't know: there are people that actually die from BBLs, and according to MedPage today, the BBL is labeled as the most dangerous aesthetic procedure ever performed. It's estimated that the death rate may be as high as 1 in 2,400 surgeries. And the reality is, some people go into a surgery to get a nicer ass, and they end up not living to tell the tale. Now, while some clinics
I'd rather have a bad bitch with a natural body type shit.
They're being called.
I'm gonna say it like this: I'd rather have a girl with a pretty face and good personality rather than a bitch with a fat ass and no personality. I'm gonna just say it like that. Real shit, cause the bitches with the fat ass don't be having that much shit to talk about. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Where the smell of death
I don't know why it's like
lingers
that.
in the air. There are places, yes, right here in the United States, where clinics aren't even owned by licensed doctors, and where unqualified staff might mistakenly liposuction your intestines or inject your fat into major veins, causing instant respiratory failure. And the epicenter of this deadly trend is Miami, Florida.
Like, bro, it's shit like this.
Countless bots
you could say like, it's shit like this that you could say like everybody's beautiful. You don't need to really change yourself. You feel me? Like, you don't need to go through this procedure. Like, you feel me?
And life-changing tragedies. So we head to Miami to speak with surgeons, injection clinics, models, and lawyers to get to the bottom of the story. Let's dive in.
Let's see the models.
Quick announcement: the new shirt is flying off the shelves. Classy in the front.
Fucking God, this nigga put an ad 2 minutes in a video, bro. Are you dead ass? You deadass?
Entrepreneur who has invented an injection technique that is much safer than the BBL. It's here we get to see her methods in action. We speak to patients.
There's a lot of famous rappers regretting their butt lifts. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people are starting to like become more natural again. You feel me? I heard that like Kim Kardashian, she had like her titties done and shit, and she took that shit out, or like it was one of the Kardashians and shit, because they felt like the natural shit is back in, and it's true.
Patients who have suffered through botched.
It was them niggas in the 80s that was feeding over the bitches with the BBLs and shit. Like, you feel me? Like the new niggas and shit. Like, we don't.
Jobs from a surgery gone wrong. And finally, we assemble a team of 6 models to test for ourselves whether we can tell the difference between a natural and BBL.
That's real.
So my name is Iani Silvera. I'm a family nurse practitioner, and here in Miami, Florida, I'm known as the Booty Queen. Imagine walking to the beach and you just see like this beautiful round booty, right? You have hearts in your eyes. So basically, the Bella Vita Instant BBL is giving you that nice, round, juicy, athletic-looking tush.
And what got you into the world of booties?
I'm Brazilian, number
You
one,
know, those
so
good
we're known
buns.
for butts. Number
Those
two,
good
I'm
buns.
in Miami, so I constantly am in a bikini. I kind of started
Yo, the
becoming
doctor's
like a
alright.
mad
Hold
scientist
on.
here at the office and just like mixing
Hold
stuff,
on, doc.
trying it out on my friends. And then finally I got to the perfect cocktail, and so I trademarked the name, I patented the technique, and they send me all over the world to train different clinics, different providers on how to make the perfect glute.
Tell me about the dark side of the BBL world.
Tennessee mother who lost her life after undergoing a popular plastic surgery procedure. Tennessee mother.
Look at this doctor. Look at this bum-ass doctor. Now you tell me if this nigga look qualified to do some ass surgery. Maybe he look like he could do some shit on the grill. Throw some ribs on that motherfucker. But this nigga don't look like no doctor. This nigga look like a youth pastor. Look at this nigga, bro. I would not trust this nigga with nothing.
Who lost her life after undergoing a popular plastic surgery procedure in Miami.
33-year-old Erica Russell, a mother of 5, left her home in Tennessee in 2021 to travel to Miami for a Brazilian butt lift, or BBL, the plastic surgery procedure that has one of the highest mortality rates.
Damn. Rest in peace.
This is a young woman who came down here. Like a lot of people, she just wanted to change the way she looked. Unfortunately, she's never going to see her children again, and they're going to grow up without their mom. And that's a horrible, horrible thing, that this is a completely preventable death. This physician that performed the surgery...
Bro, look at this nigga, bruh. You not telling me this nigga look qualified to touch some ass. This nigga look creepy. He look like he applied on Indeed on some bullshit, nigga. He don't know what to do.
Just a total
Fuck outta
box job.
here.
That's what it was, through and through. No one should be going under
This
the
nigga
knife
happy to
with
just
a
touch
surgeon
ass.
who's been doing this all day for over a dozen people for 14 plus hours.
I wanted to get the real stats on the question, how dangerous are BBLs truly? We referenced earlier that the stat is potentially as high as 1 in 2,400 surgeries result in death. For comparison, the odds of dying while motorcycle racing are about 1 in 1,000, and the odds of dying while skydiving are about 1 in 100,000. And as far as BBL deaths go, there seems to be a pattern. Like most medical accidents, bad things occur when the surgeon gets tired, and at the clinics that prioritize quantity, they overload their surgeon schedule, and the patients that die tend to be the ones that are seen at the end of the day or towards the end of the week. And typically, the cheaper the clinic, the more people they tend to see, and the more botched jobs and deaths that occur. So when a clinic decides to prioritize quality over quantity, the operation actually tends to be decently safe.
Like, and I'm not even trying to sound like I don't know how to say this shit without sounding like rude to like the female species, but it's not that hard to get some pussy, bro. It's really not. So for you to be putting your dick in a person who's unresponsive, like what is wrong with you, bro? Like how do you even get off on that type of shit? How you get, bro? Like niggas are weird. That's why when bitches be like, niggas be weird, I be saying the same shit, niggas be weird.
That she was provided lies. She was told this doctor has staff privileges at this hospital. Turns out he didn't. You look at their marketing. You look at how they're targeting different folks and how they're portraying themselves. They present themselves as if they're the best
somebody put a
docs
dick in his
on
mouth while he's
doing
sleeping in
this
prison.
stuff. And in reality, what you come to learn when you're on our side looking into this stuff, these surgical centers, they're just businesses, often being run by people who have no medical background whatsoever. And what they're doing is they're contracting with different doctors. Maybe they'll bury that in some piece of paper that says this doctor doesn't actually work for us. It's all smoke and mirrors.
We're out here in front of Seduction Cosmetic Center. This is the place that Erica Russell passed away shortly after having an operation here. Now, there's a big discrepancy. Google reviews, about 4.5 stars, thousands of reviews, looks really, really good. But on Yelp, they have mostly 1-star reviews. Alexis A said 25 days ago, surgeons nearly killed me here. I was in the ER and ICU receiving blood transfusions for 4 days. Do not go here. Do not put your life in these people's hands. Just one scroll down. The entire experience is sketchy. My girlfriend recently had a botched BBL removed and she was lied to about the price on 6 different instances.
Yo, you know what's crazy to say? And I'm gonna say this shit as like a man. If my girl, if I have a girlfriend, right? And she wants to get like BBL surgery, I'll tell her straight like this. If you get this surgery, I think we should break up. Real shit. And here's why. It might sound crazy, but I think we should break up because if you was to pass away while undergoing this surgery, it's fake on me. You feel me? Like, there's no way, like, feel me? I don't know how to explain it. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Then in the after surgery, she was not giving pain medication on the trip home. One of the stories that we're covering is the story of Erica Russell. Are you familiar with her story? She unfortunately died shortly after leaving this clinic. And so what we're looking into is also that some of these clinics, are they owned by doctors? Are they owned by just business people? And then the doctors are shuffled through? Like, there's some stuff going on.
That's a good topic, Tommy G.
Is this place owned by a doctor?
I'm not gonna lie.
Some of them they do, some of them
not. A non-doctor can open a surgery center?
Yes.
What's your role within this business?
Take care of more like equipment-wise and medical stuff.
Are there any misconceptions about the BBL industry that you'd like to address and tell the people back home?
Any other procedures, you have risks. I don't know how to explain it, but it's safe.
I'm not here to paint someone in a bad corner. We'll let the statistics do the talking. I don't really know. Total, how much money were you out because of this?
A little over 10,000. The people there were so rude.
This is Connie. I found her through the review her roommate left on Seduction Cosmetic Center Yelp page, and I wanted to hear the story behind the 1-star review. Here's what she had to say.
It was a meat market. They were just in and out, in and out. And you know, there was a back door where, you know, obviously they take people, or supposedly take people for pre-op and surgery. You walked in and it smelled like death. I'm not kidding. It smelled rotten. I sat there for almost 3 hours that morning, and not one time did one person that was in that waiting room.
I'm sorry, but my nose is just distracting the fuck out of me. Like, she really got a honker on her shit, bro. Like, she really got a yam. Like, she really got a church bell on her shit. Like, you know the costume and got the eyeballs with the nose. Like, that's what her shit really look like. Like, why is her shit like that?
Go through that back door. Not once.
The reason why I made this technique is because I've had
her
2
hair's upsetting me,
girlfriends pass
and
away.
she was just upsetting me.
Baseball wives went in for surgery and she passed away, and then I had another friend pass away, and then within like that same month, it was like 2 other influencers of just doing multiple BBLs had passed away, and I'm like, at what point in time are you gonna put your life on the line for beauty? My technique is probably the safest way to inject and volumize and get correction.
And how did they die?
Sometimes you get a blood clot, pulmonary embolism. It just kind of depends. Each one of them was a clot that kind of dislodged. Again, cardiac arrest or pulmonary embolism.
It's crazy how people could die.
The doctors ever held
like, that's just so crazy.
This is a really dark side of
medicine. How a person just
and
not hearing
a lot
it?
of people
Like,
get
what?
upset at medical professionals, but we have consent forms that will protect us from everything. If you think you can get all this beauty for $5,000, you're gonna go to the butcher shops. They left a towel inside of you. You have an infection, they didn't take a drain, or they didn't put in a drain. So there's a lot that comes with it, but it's really nice. Their marketing says $2K for 360 lipo.
That sounds crazy.
And you only have $1,800 in your bank account. You're
That's what happened
to a place that you could.
That's what happened to You know what's crazy though? That's what happened to DC Young Fly's wife. But the thing is with DC Young Fly's wife, and no disrespect to him, but she was actually pretty. You feel me? So I don't know why even the girls that's actually like pretty want BBLs as well. Like, you killing these bitches regardless, no BBL. Like, you damn near like, you feel me? I don't know. It's just something about, I don't know. Maybe it's just like a social media thing that makes females just want to feel more beautiful than what they are already, or that they don't see. But she didn't need that shit. She didn't need that shit. Certain bitches really don't need that shit, but they just, I don't know. That's
afford. And there's been a lot of people that have been arrested. A lot of people have killed people. So do your research on the background of these people. They just put cement, or they say vitamins. Oh,
Did you say cement?
There's been cement. There's been, and they say medical grade silicone which nobody
Cementing
uses
your
anymore
ass?
unless you're an orthopedic surgeon.
Your
These are
ass
things
got
that
rock
can
ass?
give you bad results even later on in life.
Do you know anyone in Miami right now that has a botch job?
A couple hundred people, yeah.
Okay.
I've been watched before by a doctor, yeah. It made me feel very self-conscious. I was a really big bikini model, OnlyFans model at the time, and my body was my image. I felt very insecure, and it kind of made me want to fix the problem as soon as possible.
Some people don't want to go through that process of like doing that whole shit, cause people want, like, nowadays people just want shit like this, and that's me too. Like I want my content. I want to have hundreds of people inside my stream right now, but right now I'm with 3. But you have to work towards that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to do that journey to work towards that. And it's gonna feel so much better because you did it yourself, rather than you just skipping a step. I don't know. That's the generation nowadays. People attention span, they don't have the patience anymore.
Because I did this to fix an insecurity, not to create a whole bunch of other ones. So I ended up going to do 2 more rounds of lipo after that within the same year with the same doctor, because I told him, like, you better fix this for free because I'm not paying anyone else to do it. And I've lost a lot of weight since then. It's not as visible, but if I do start putting on weight, it does come back. So that's just this thing I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life.
What did it cost you financially to give up that year?
Definitely like 6 figures, I would say, throughout that year. I was actually put onto the show Botched.
Patricia, interesting, because you went from a person very serious about golf to someone who's very serious about plastic surgery, right?
Yeah.
And
How did
so,
that happen?
Yeah, how did that work?
I mean, just being in the social media world. So I did the first one in February, and then I had the second lipo in June. I went back in October.
Another lipo?
Yes.
3 lipos in the same area in 8 months?
Yeah.
In general, you should probably wait.
I'm glad you, what's it called, not like that. Because I will tell you, feel me, I'm the type of friend that, like, if you got a bad decision, I'm going to say, like, hey, nigga, we shouldn't do this shit, nigga.
At least a year before having revisional liposuction.
But that created more loose skin, more trauma to the area, so it hasn't fully healed up. A lot of these doctors don't use scopes to kind of navigate where they're putting the fat. They just kind of do
So
it
the nigga that had a
blindly,
TV
and if
show
you put
fucked
that
her shit
right
up?
in one of those veins or a muscle or anything, you just
I appreciate you.
done.
Always. Always. I appreciate you, too.
I'm Haley. And I'm Hannah. And we're the Murder Twins.
Now I'm going! Now I'm going! This is what I'm talking about! This is what I'm talking about! This is what I'm talking about!
Love bad bitches.
I'm Haley.
Love bad bitches. I like good girls.
Hold on.
I like good girls. I like good girls. I like good girls. Yeah. But I love bad bitches.
I'm going.
I like good girls.
I'm going.
Good girls. But
I'm going.
love bad bitches. But I love bad bitches. But I love bad bitches. I like good girls.
Nah, hold on. My fault, I got distracted. On the show, we should watch
Rare
episode one day.
Miami.
We're from Arkansas, so
We should. Where's it on?
off cornbread and all that.
I think it's the cows that meat. I don't know.
It makes booties thick
Yeah,
in Arkansas.
for real.
Okay, so in the modeling, the OnlyFans world, how rare is it to have a completely natural look?
It's not really rare. I think most OnlyFans girls I run into are completely natural, honestly.
So for the women getting work done, do you think it comes more from female peer pressure or male peer pressure?
I was gonna say female pressure
It's on E,
because most
similar
men
thing?
tell you
Not
not to
bad.
do it. They're like, oh, don't wear makeup, be natural.
You think they got it on the YouTube page?
Most men love natural and pure things.
Have you heard any nightmare experiences from people getting BBLs?
I had a friend. She had a BBL. I didn't even know it was a BBL at first, but it looked pretty
Yo,
good.
what are
but,
they
like,
race? They look like white, Brazilian, a little bit of Asian. Like, what is they race?
Like, I guess you could tell, but she went to, I think she went and got injections at home, like not even professionally done. And
Someone came to her house.
We can look it up after
yeah,
this.
like I felt her butt, and she was just like, it felt so good. Honestly, it felt soft and it felt really nice.
Have you gotten the BBL?
I did in 2018. I was very happy. The results were supernatural.
What?
I mean, she didn't really need a BBL.
18. I was very happy. The results.
What's the difference? What's the difference? I guess I see a difference. Not really though.
That's were supernatural.
What led up to the decision to say I want a BBL?
Probably just like social media or something.
It's an airhead. I could tell she an airhead.
Big butts, so I wanted one too.
What changed in your life?
If we're talking like work-wise in the club, me getting my breast implants is what changed my money the most.
Like, was it a dramatic increase in earnings?
Absolutely. When I got my breast implants.
You had an experience that went bad with BBLs.
I wouldn't say it went bad. I just like my butt got too big. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think my body was like having a reaction to the material that was injected in my butt, and it was kind of.
I can't listen to her voice. Sorry. She might say some useful shit that we need to hear for the video, but her voice sound like that Trisha Paytas bitch. Her voice is annoying. Shout out to her though. It looks flat though. Yeah, it looks like a flat, fat butt. Shout out to her though. God damn, man.
For the next segment, we're going to be doing a touch test. A blindfolded participant is going to be feeling a butt and trying to determine if it's a BBL butt
supposed to talk half
or
of
a
the
natural
stream.
butt. As much as I would love to participate, I love
You're
my
really
white
watching
sweet
ass?
cheeks. I'm going to let my camera guy, Miguel. Miguel's going to be taking care of this one. Introducing Team BBL. Team Natural.
Nah, look at her shit though. Like this the shit I like though. Like, look at these. Look at these.
Love bad bitches. I love bad bitches.
Like, bro, I'm taking this any day. Like that little gym build.
I like good girls. I like good girls, yeah, but I love.
All right, Miguel, are you ready?
Ready. He's solid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go right here.
Okay, let's
I'm
see.
gonna go over here.
What do you think, Miguel?
BBL.
Like, it might look a little bit like flat in the dress. Hold on. Like, it might look a little flat in the dress. But I'm telling you, these type built is sleeper. Like, sleeper.
Natural.
Okay. Currently fighting every biological urge known to man. We have Miguel. I would just say if I was Miguel, I'd be wearing like 4 pairs of underwear. Okay.
Alright. I'd say this is natural.
Okay.
That shit look kind of natural.
We got one question.
We know this is natural. Pies be doing motherfucking deep squats for no reason.
How do you
He
feel
be in the
about your
gym.
job?
I love it.
The next booty is about a foot in front
Pies
of
be
your
doing
face.
bench press.
Yeah,
God damn, her arms is bigger than mine. God damn, man. Yo, look at that big bicep and tricep.
it's scrumptious.
You about to make me do a push-up. Nah, look at her shit, bro. Nah, bro. I'm about to curl some shit, bro. Why her shit look better than my shit, bro? Oh, fuck no.
This feels natural too.
Alrighty.
My shit don't look like a BBL.
I'd say this is BBL. I think a light BBL.
I'm going on that doctor. That doctor doing something to me. I ain't going on.
Okay.
I ain't going on.
One contestant away. How's it going so far?
Good. I think that was pretty accurate.
We have the final contestant of the afternoon.
Nah, this twin might be better.
Buttocks in front of you.
That's an easy BBL. Yeah, that's BBL.
Sure?
Let me get one more feel.
Final answer?
BBL.
Okay.
Does it feel like stiffer?
Not stiffer, actually. They all felt the same. I'd say it was more like.
This nigga getting pussy to know what ass feel like? I don't know. You gotta check this nigga resume. This nigga don't look like he be getting some pussy.
More inflated it felt.
There's no way.
Like
Oh shit! What the fuck? There's no way this cameraman get pussy. I'm gonna be honest. Let me go back there. Oh, we almost done.
Most men will not be able to tell. Yeah.
Can we do a round of
ass
applause
expert?
Good job, Miguel.
I think I'm an ass expert.
Thank you for scientific purposes for donating your booties for their research. And that concludes this scene. Cut. How hard was it not to get a boner up there?
It wasn't, because I could tell you were right next to me, so that just like makes my shit not work, you know?
Congratulations, young soldier. Talking to one of the most highly rated surgeons in the area, Dr. Miami, who's at a reality TV show and seems to have a great time with booties and boobs.
Yo, who's the nigga that put what I think just small? Who the nigga that put in the song like I touch more ass than Dr. Miami? I know there's a song like that. Hold on. I know I'm not bugging. I know I'm not fucking bugging, nigga. Yo, what are my dads, nigga? Let me see. I touch her ass then Miami. And nothing like I know popping up. I guess I made that shit up in my head.
Walk in his office with the murder twins and see what the whole operation's about. The elevator that butts paid for. And tits. Maybe penises too, who knows?
Second floor.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys are at a fork in the road. BBL, natural. How would you say which way you're leaning and how you're considering this decision right now?
Well, considering that we've figured out that you can get a BBL look through working out, natural might be a cool way to go. Considering health-wise, we'd still like to see more of the BBLs.
I'm not gonna lie, this is off topic a little bit, but if I'm a twin, I'm not matching with this bitch every day. We don't gotta match every day. Fuck out of here. From hair to like shoes and shit, fuck out of here. I'll be a fucked up twin.
Yes.
Can you show us?
Like nigga, get off my dick.
Yeah, this one's open. All right. So we're here.
Okay.
And if you do want to open your eyes more again, we can go back to sizes and big eyes, and we can open them up more. Like if you want.
That is so strange.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, what's something else wild you can do to my face right now?
Okay. Crazy. Make him smile.
What? What?
They solid. They solid 8s, bro. They not mid.
Yeah, so
nah, solid
there's
7s.
Different smiles
7.5s.
Like you're already smiling, but they can make you smile more.
And most photos that you think we're looking at that's coming from the influencer.
But you didn't see the IG though, say like the IG looking good. I ain't gonna lie.
Almost. I've even introduced.
95%.
Yeah, like even.
Hey Tommy.
Hello.
How you doing?
We're playing around with Face App right now.
Oh,
they
cool.
opened my eyes, gave me better looking teeth, better looking.
Yo, this is the nigga that touch ass all day. This nigga right here.
But
good.
So we're
good.
We're on to one today.
All right, excellent. Well, I basically do what the Face App does, but you know, with a knife. Yeah.
It's inside the operating room like you've never seen before.
How nice does this booty look now?
Brought to you by the man known as.
This nigga playing with unconscious ass? Nah, this nigga's a weirdo. Nah, this. Yo, ain't this shit on the news? This nigga jiggling ass mid-surgery. What are you doing, sir? This is my wife. Fuck out of here.
How nice does this booty look now?
Brought to you by the man known as Dr. Miami. Plastic surgeon Dr. Michael Solzauer taking viewers behind the scenes at surgeries. Most so graphic we can't even show you.
Welcome back to the operating room for a wonderful Monday. We have a Brazilian butt lift. She is quite square. Beforehand, we are going to snatch her waist, give her a round booty.
Capturing the before, after, and everything in between.
Yeah, what all do you cover?
I do noses.
Okay.
That's the face part. I do a little lipo of the neck, jawline kind of stuff, maybe. And then I do a lot of boobs, butts, and tummies.
You found a dream job, huh?
It's pretty amazing. Yeah, it beats coal mining.
Well, Dr. Miami, I brought 2 models for you.
Hello, lady.
They're called the Murder Twins, but I can assure you they're friendly. We want to see what a pre-op kind of looks like.
Okay. The day of surgery, or like it's a consultation? Like she just came off the street and they're asking for butts.
They're considering getting booties and titties, right?
Yeah.
We'll cover both.
Okay.
Whose cool backpack is this?
Oh, it's mine.
That's sick.
Yeah, I did it.
This is Bella.
Hey, Bella. Tommy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to hear. Nice to meet you.
Would you mind standing up for us for a second? As a little bit of a model. She had a BBL. Turn around. Yeah. Which is what's called skinny BBL.
Yo, this build is ass. Like from like top to bottom, this build is ass. You got that Bobby Altoff build. Like how you got?
Yeah. Which is
how you got buns but got no buns at the same time.
Skinny.
I'm not fucking this. I'm not touching this.
Because she's skinny.
I am.
And put your jacket down for a second. Let's see.
I'm not fucking with that.
Did you do those too?
Yes, and also her waist. We also did what we call the Miami mini waist, which is basically reshaping the rib cage, make little cuts in the ribs and push them closer together.
How has it impacted your life now that you're walking, moving back to normal?
I mean, I'm happier than ever. I love it. Now I'm like pulling NFL players, so. So I owe him that.
She's pulling NFL players. I just love that. That's very high praise as a plastic surgeon.
Thank you.
That's like that's like winning the Nobel Prize in this industry.
What made you say, hey, I'm not gonna hire a personal trainer, go 4 times a week, eat the zucchini, avocado?
Well, in my defense and in the defense of personal trainers, they can't really make the breast bigger.
Yeah. I mean, I was already doing that, but like I still had like a little fat here and like my love handles. It didn't matter how much like I worked out or like.
Yo, it's crazy. You're not even seeing her for real. Like this bitch did all that surgery and she's still mid. And it's sad to say. It's really sad to say. This bitch is mid.
How healthy I ate. Like there's just stubborn fat.
And she was skinny.
Yeah.
She was obviously skinny to begin with. But there's certain areas that there's nothing you can do in the gym.
What do you have over here, Dr. Miami?
I have a collection of breast implants of various sizes and shapes.
So that's something like that is.
There's like
I'm not fucking? Hell no, I'm not fucking. Bro, this bitch, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Hire a personal trainer, go 4 times a week, eat the zucchini, avocado.
Look at that bitch, bro.
In my defense and in the defense of personal trainers.
I ate like there's just stubborn fat.
And she was skinny.
Yeah.
Like even though like she might have like, I don't know, it's something about like how a bitch like her posture, like how she like move with her hands and shit. Like I need to see some like form of sex appeal, and she don't look sexy at all to me, at all. Like,
She was obviously skinny to begin with, but there's certain areas that there's nothing you can do in the gym.
Still not fucking. Nah, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not. Real nigga shit. And you know I was saying if I was.
Sizes and shapes.
Feel me?
So that's something like that is.
There's like a menu,
Probably not, bro.
Yeah, that's what's in there. Yeah.
So if I were to squish it, we feel exactly like this.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is silicone?
Yes, it's silicone. This is like we call gummy bear silicone.
Let me just close my eyes. This would make what what kind?
Depends what you start with. For you, this would be for you probably like in a small D cup.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you ever, decide to go that way, let me know.
Yeah.
So first thing.
Yeah, I want to feel some fake titties. I never felt no fake titties.
So your job involves a lot of boobies and butts.
Yeah.
Is it hard to fight your own biology in the process?
You're asking a plastic surgeon if he gets an erection when he examines his patient. Is that what you're asking me?
Has it ever happened? I mean,
no, it's never happened.
Not even day one of the job. You're like, okay. Like, oh, think of my grandma. Think of something else. Think of World War II. Think of
Tommy G. The truth is that doctors, by the time you go through medical school, day one, you're like dissecting bodies and stuff. So some switch happens in your brain. It's not to say that you couldn't get aroused with a patient. I'm sure it's happened. But like by the time you're through medical school, you're pretty immune to the sight of naked bodies. Because you don't just see.
I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, a bitch has went into Dr. Miami shit trying to get a BBL and then offer like to fuck for payment on some shit. I'm pretty sure. It's a high chance that happened before on some shit like, I don't feel like paying the $50 doctor. You might as well work with what you just gave me.
See the gorgeous ones. You see like, All right, so the first questions we ask are like, you have any medical issues or anything you need to know about? Diabetes, high blood pressure, anemia, blood pressure, thyroid issues, nothing.
No.
So that's the first thing you want to check. Make sure that they don't have any medical problems that might make this not safe, right? You guys have any kids? Okay, so no kids. We always ask about that too. Have you ever had surgery before of any kind?
Wisdom teeth count, and yeah,
that counts, yeah. Okay. Any surgery? No?
Wisdom teeth.
All right, cool. Face me if you don't mind.
Wisdom tooth is surgery?
I put it on backwards.
You go on backwards? Okay, that's good. You guys work very fast with it. All right. So, what we do is first we measure. No,
I feel like I'm invading our privacy.
They're like sisters that look alike, but not identical twins. 20, you measure the distance, and her measurements are actually near perfect. So.
And what made her titties say that those are just fine?
Okay, so what you want, like ideal breasts, they make what's called an equilateral triangle. Remember trigonometry?
Yep.
Right? So like an equal distance from the suprasternal notch to the nipples and then across. And for her height, she's like 20.5 centimeters. Equilateral triangle, perfect.
I think some girls say that one titty be bigger than the other.
I'll feel for masses and things like that, or under the armpit, but she's good. Before the surgery, she'd get a physical exam by her doctor, clearing her for surgery. So it's not like you can just come in and then do surgery the same day. I'm just making that clear to everybody. So, okay, wait, let me see your front first.
Yo, say. Yo, you was sleeping on her. You was sleeping, Saint. Hey, Saint. Hey, boy. Your ass was sleeping. You ain't see the vision, but I did. I promise you. I could always see the vision. I can always see the vision.
Yeah. Making that clear to everybody. So, okay.
I am going. She don't need no work. No work. I'm going.
Let me see your front first, because like the tummy. Because what the BBL involves.
Like, bro, you see the build they just showed compared to feel me? And this is why I said I wouldn't fuck this bitch, bro. Cause the other bitch built is smacking this build. Yo, she spent mad VC on that build, but niggas not to fuck. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Wait. This is damn near perfect build.
Let's see your front first, because like the tummy.
She look good.
What the BBL involves is taking fat from this area, like the areas of the body where you have a little extra fat, turn around, and putting it in the place that you do. She has a beautiful butt actually already. The only thing I see, really gorgeous, the only thing I see we could do is maybe fill in these little dips I was talking about. So like.
What are these dips all you women are mentioning?
So it's this right here. So when you, for example, you look at Bella, like.
Love bad bitches. I love bad bitches. I like good girls. I like good girls. I like good girls. I like good girls. I like good girls.
This right here. So when you, for example, you look at Bella, like Bella's now like post-op, right? So she had fat here, but this was flat, right? When you work out, you can get these muscles to come out more. Okay. And she's just naturally blessed like that. But then what you can't do is add fat to this, what we call hip dip, or this flat area, right? You can't do that. You can't just eat and have it go there. Exactly. So what we do is we'll get rid of this over here. What you want in a curve is like a nice hourglass or Coke bottle shape. It should come in and then come out and be round like this. It should not go in and then out and then in again and then out again.
Nah, fuck that shit, nigga. That shit look good too, nigga.
No.
Fuck out of here.
They're young. They're 24. Do you usually have people that young getting surgery?
Oh yeah, it's very common in Miami. Yeah.
Now, let's just say she gets her butt, her tits done. Does she have to come here every 10 years and get a retouch, or how does that work?
I would recommend that she at least follow up every 10 years, but not everybody has to have them retouched at 10 years. I've had patients have them in for 20 years. I've had patients where I didn't put them in, but they've had them in for 40 years. So I mean, as long as the breasts look good and feel good, you can leave them in for the rest of your life. But I do recommend you come back.
There's a debate where it's like, look good, feel good. So you want people to feel good.
Yeah.
Would you ever feel like this industry is having women chase a beauty standard that's almost impossible to attain?
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at it. The first one that we just discussed. There are natural signs of attractiveness for men have for women and women have for men. And you know, like if you look at the cover of a romance novel, it's always this guy that looks like He-Man. You know, like there are certain signs of attractiveness that are exaggerated, and those are like sort of ideals. That's not created by anybody individually. It's not even created by the romance novel industry or even, let's say, Disney princesses. You know, when the little girls are first exposed to and boys to characters, they're always these Disney princesses that have these like tiny little waist, perfect form, perfect skin, perfect hair, perfect everything. We're just here to try to, let's say, make people feel better in their skin, you know, so that they, but the actual standards are not set by us.
Yeah, so they die, nigga. Fuck out of here.
What's the word? Facilitate. Same thing with noses and chins and hair, everything, just like hairdressers and everything else, you know.
Now, there are clinics out there where people will literally die and they'll keep operating. You'll read the reviews. Somehow they have like 150 reviews with 1 star and people keep going there.
Yeah.
And
Price, that's all. It's cheap. No matter how many laws we put in to protect patients, patients are gonna do what they want to do, and it's a free country. Like nobody stops people in Florida from riding a motorcycle without a helmet. You know, and even though I don't think you would or I would, but you take your risks and your benefits, and you make your decision as an independent person.
And
Those clinics that have issues, they're just cheaper. That's the only thing. So if you want to get it, and if this is the only thing that's in your budget, you'll do that, or you'll go to Mexico or the Dominican Republic or Turkey, and it can be hit or miss. You know, there are great surgeons in Turkey and great surgeons in Mexico, but if they're cheap, they're probably not the best.
are you married?
Yeah, I'm married. I'm married 30 years.
Okay. Would you have your own wife or daughters get a BBL or boob job?
100%. If they want to, 100%.
Yeah?
Yeah. 100%.
What percentage of the clinics out there would you say are good, safe?
I don't know about that, bro.
I think 85% are probably good, safe, reputable.
Okay. You're a good guy.
Like, you're supposed to be the dad that, like, if you have a daughter, you're supposed to make her feel like she's already a princess regardless in her skin. Or some shit. Like, you're supposed to show your daughter, like, you are a woman. You feel me? I don't know how to explain it, bro. I would not, nigga. I would not.
Thank you. You're a good guy, too.
Big pleasure.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having
you again.
Fabio having that.
We're here on Miami Beach. We're put into the test. Can someone achieve a BBL booty without actually getting a BBL? And what are the ways to maintain your booty so it has maximum gluteus roundness?
Thick-toned, muscular.
Thick-toned,
yo, that's the shorty
juicy,
from earlier.
round, voluptuous.
Right, we're gonna start with a simple body weight squat. So I just want you to start squatting normal, and I'm gonna start making adjustments on your squat so you can feel more glutes. Yanni already knows the deal. She's the perfect squat model.
I'm gonna build my ass.
Her for now.
If you want an excuse to feel my ass, just say it, all right?
Sorry, why? Professional purpose.
That's not a fat ass.
So what you're gonna do? You're gonna squat down and hold. Nice. No hands. Yeah. And now you're gonna arch your butt more to the back. Already feeling it? Nice. Now you come up, and when you squat down, I want you to do that motion. Push your knees out, almost like you're trying to push your knees to your pinky toes. Yeah. Now think about.
Oh no, these are bad squats, shorty. What are you doing?
Like you're trying to push your knees to your pinky toe.
Squat like that.
Yeah. Now think about there's a little stool behind you, and you're sitting behind it. You're not squatting forward. You're squatting back. Push your butt back. Spread those knees out. Come on, girls. Yes. More. Good. Keep going.
I'm seeing it though, like I'm seeing the vision, like I'm seeing it. Like you deserve it. You deserve it, daddy. I feel like a creep. Come on, bro. That's enough of
doing
the
it the
B-roll.
right way, or do they want to go to a surgeon that's gonna?
I mean, they both work, right? They both work. It's just what type of work are you willing to put? I know surgery is not easy, the recovery. Nobody tells you that until you do it.
Also, the money. I feel like here in Miami, wherever they're getting their money, but surgery is very, surgery is very expensive if you want something like nice and quick. But also, she's been doing this for over 20 years. And I thought I was gonna get her body within 2 years that I've been training with her. And so far so good, but it's not what I'm looking for.
Very good.
So.
How long are you willing
your
to
body
work
better,
for?
huh?
What type of work are you willing to put? And is that instant results? Yeah, you get out of the office and you have that shape already. You have the volume. I'm gonna go through a long recovery, but with clothes on.
What I've noticed about the BBL is sometimes a BBL looks better with pants on than pants off.
Oh yeah.
Like pants on, you're like, oh my God, that is an ass. And then you see it and you're like, it looks kind of a little odd.
Well, for the most part, surgeries, like I told you yesterday, they're not perfect. So in clothes, they look fantastic. That's why I was trying to get you to see the scar on that other patient, because once they take their clothes off, their belly buttons are up here. There's like fibrosis, they're uneven. The butt looks like all lumpy and bumpy. But of course, clothes, compression garments make everything look nice and tight. Small waist, big ass. But it's kind of an illusion.
What would be your message to women out there that are considering? They're on the fork of the road. They want the perfect booty, man. They want what you got, and they're wondering, do I go natural or do I go surgery route? What would you tell them?
I tell them go natural any time of the day, because that will be the best decision you have in the long term. I'm 38 now, and my booty looks so much better today than when it did when I was 28. So much better.
When men are looking at Instagram photos of models and people out there, what % of them you think are altered in a way?
95%.
Yeah, I would say.
When I first moved out to Miami, they told me that I had to basically make myself look prettier than I am in person on Instagram.
Not even that.
Like the first people that were trying to help like run my Instagram, they were like, yeah, you have to look prettier than you are in person. You got to use Photoshop. You got to use Face App.
Yeah.
And like I was like, oh, okay. Like
you sit there and wonder like, how are these girls so pretty? Like, and then like it comes
fake.
like,
yeah.
It would be like if men started just photoshopping six packs everywhere we go.
Pretty much.
Right.
You've been in America for a long time. You know the difference between the cultures. Like, do you think America has more of a superficial culture around body?
I don't think it's more superficial.
Yo, her build is crazy. Yo, her build is crazy, bro.
I think it's just based in
30
different
build like Larry Lobster.
In Brazil, we're very much so about conquering the body. It's
He
like
just
we're very
og.
like I love
He
to
just
look good. In
female
Brazil,
og.
like women really like take good care of themselves. Most of the big cities, you'll never see a woman walking around in flip flops, going to anywhere basically.
Like, it look like she
How
can
much
flex her
garbage is in
chest.
our food? Do you think it's harder for people to look and feel good in America?
Much harder. Yeah, I think the food industry here is horrible, borderline criminal. It's really, really bad. It always makes us feeling like less, like we're not enough, like our butts are not big enough, my waist is not small enough, my boobs are not high enough. So I think the pressure comes from each individual woman, not even like collectively, as you know, just women shaming each other for like, oh, my boobs are bigger. Like, women don't do that.
Is it hard to be comfortable in your own body?
Yes. Which is a question I make myself often, like, why is it that we're so mean to each other? We're so mean to ourselves all the time. Because if I see my friend or if I see any of those girls here, like, I see beauty in them. But when I look at myself in the mirror, the first thing I see is not the beauty, it's the flaws.
Yeah, you gotta have that confidence.
It's not from social media, although I think social media really enhanced it. It's something way, way before that. But we are so prone to see first our flaws and focus on them and like obsess over them instead of looking at the good things that are going. And it's so hard to actually recognize, oh, but I'm working out and I'm losing weight and I'm good. We always have that mindset of like, I'm good, but not enough. I can still lose a pound. I can still grow an inch.
At the heart of the BBL phenomenon, it really comes down to the age-old human desire to be seen, admired, and to feel comfortable in our own skin. Because the reality is, we are imperfect beings with insecurities and things about ourselves that we wish we could change. But the truth is, that's also what makes us special and unique.
That's probably why
And
Black
fear
Girls
is
is just
that
so
as a
top tier, because like
we are
Black Girls
trending
is
towards
just
a world that thirsts too much for instant gratification. We all know nothing
Shit,
great
top
comes
10.
easy. An Olympian
Top
takes
10.
years to perfect their craft. A home-cooked meal will always beat microwave box food, and a butt shaped by years of dedication to a good diet and exercise routine, in my opinion, will always beat the enormous BBL butt that the skinny legs don't quite match. So I suppose I'm going to leave you with this. I encourage you to take the long route and enjoy the struggle that comes with it, because after all, the magic of life is simply to enjoy the journey that we're on.
Amen. Amen. That's what we said in the beginning of the video, though. But shout out Tommy G. I like when Tommy G do some different shit other than like some gang violence shit. Shout out Tommy G.
Will I ever make it to them heaven gates? 2 phones, I feel like I'm Kevin Gates. 2 phones, I feel like